Good morning students, how are you? I am Francis sir and today we are to discuss subject civics and this is your standard 7 and the chapter's name is the role of state government. Okay. So before beginning this chapter, first try to understand that we are going to study the role of government. So what is government? Government is a system. And this system, it works on certain rules and regulations, yes, and we know that the rules and regulations on according to which the government of India runs, and that is the Constitution of India. Okay, so the state government also governs, works according to the rules and regulations provided by the Constitution. So if any government has to do a certain type of work, it has to work according to the prescribed format of the Constitution. So all the different type of functions that whatever a government does, that has been divided into 3 categories. So the first one is the union list, the second one is the state list, and the third one is the concurrent list. Okay. So there are so many varieties of work that a government has to do. So it is not possible for any government, either it may be a central or either it may be a state government, to perform all the different types of functions. Okay. So if it is so, what is done? The work has to be divided into 2 parts or maybe 3 parts. Okay. So as we see that here, the work has been divided or the functions have been divided into 3 parts. So the functions or the work, that comes under the union list, all these functions are carried out by the central government. Okay, and the functions or the work or the things that comes under the state list, all these functions or work are being carried out by the state government. Then we come on to this concurrent list. This is a list which under which there are so many works and functions which come, and this is a special type of list which imparts the power to both the union as well as the state. Yes, the central as well as the state government both can perform these type of functions according to the requirement. If the state government has to perform any of such function, it can. If the central wishes to perform a function under the concurrent list, yes, it can. But the thing is, if both of them are willing to perform, if both say I will do this work and I will do this work, both the central government and as well as the state government have conflict regarding who is going to perform the function, it is always the central government will have the upper hand. Okay, means if both has to do the same work of the concurrent list, the state government has a less power regarding that with respect to the central government. Okay. So here in this chapter we are basically concentrated towards the functions that are operated by the state government. So let's see some of the functions that are carried out by the state government. So we can see the law and order. Yes, the law and order of a state is maintained by the state government. Public health, education, sanitation, land reforms, etc. There are so many varieties of functions. You cannot name it. There are 61 subjects. So you should try to understand that there are so many of them. I have noted here some the most important ones. Okay. So among all these, our focus is on the public health. Our focus is where? On public health. So let's talk about the public health. So first of all, understand what is health. Health is a condition of well-being. Well-being means a person is healthy, a person is free from diseases, a person is from internally he is strong, he does not have any type of diseases, he is fit and fine. That condition is called good health. So the major purpose of a government, let it be central or the state, they focus on public health. Why? Because the public or the citizens of a country, they are a very good resource. Resource means they can help build a nation in a better way. Without human resource, no other resources are useful. So in order to provide a good human always necessary. So one of the major concentration of major focus of the government is to impart good public health. So the public health, the government has taken so many measures regarding in order to improve the public health. And if you would be very fascinated to know that some of the positive aspects of public health in India is that India has the largest healthcare service. Though you could understand why it is the largest, because India has almost the second largest population in the whole world. That's why it has the largest healthcare service. Even its healthcare service is more than in China. You understand how much it has developed in healthcare. It is quite a notifying thing. Secondly, it has large medical tourism. Medical tourism means people from abroad. Abroad means from foreign countries. They come to India just for being treated for certain diseases. Why they come to India? Because their treatment is good and also the treatment is cheap. Though there are other countries which have good medical facilities, but one thing is they are very costly. So in India we get good medical facilities at a cheap rate. Therefore many foreigners they come to India just for being treated, okay, for their illness. Okay. Third is that India is the fourth largest producer of medicine. Yes, India is very much developing in science and technology, and one of the fields of science and technology is biotechnology, which deals with pharmaceuticals. That means medicinal industry. Okay, so India has a very large scale of medicine producer. So it lies in the fourth position. Okay. So these are some of the positive aspects of Indian public health. And now we will go for some of the negative aspects of public health in India. And that is poor rural medical facilities. Though how much we boast of very standard level of medical facility in India, but these standard medical facilities are confined only to urban areas. And we know that only 25 to 30% of the area of India is an urban area, and the rest 75 to 70% is urban area, and these areas lack in good medical facilities. Understood? So that is why India has large scale death due to poor medical facilities in rural areas. That is why. So this is the negative impact, negative aspect of our medical facilities. So one side, one group of people are receiving very good medical facilities, whereas more than half of the population of India are getting very less or poor medical facilities. Okay. So these are some of the important topics that are being discussed in this chapter. I hope you go through this chapter properly. And there are 99 subjects in Union List also. Defense, foreign affairs, finance, efficiency. There are many others. Okay. So go through these topics. These are very important topics, and try to solve the question and answers of this chapter. Okay, and with this we are going to end this video, and if you have any doubt, please let us know. We will discuss this in the next video. Okay, see you in the next video.